Hi guys, we are talking about the international schools in Bangkok. Is $30,000 tuition worth it? So here's a question a lot of families don't want to say out loud. Is paying $30,000 a year for high school actually worth it? We are currently looking at some of the top international schools in Bangkok. International School Bangkok, NIST International School, Bangkok Patana School, and we are also waiting to visit Shrewsbury International School, Bangkok, and King's College International School, Bangkok. And tuition can go up to about 1 million baht a year. That's roughly $30,000 a year. So the real question is, what are you actually paying for? IB schools, ISB and NIST. Let's start with ISB and NIST. Both of these schools offer the International Baccalaureate Diploma program, which is recognized pretty much everywhere in the world. And that matters a lot, especially if your child is thinking about something like medicine. At ISB, what stood out to us is the facilities. Their science labs feel more like a university than a high school. But more importantly, the IB system itself focuses a lot on how students think things like research, writing, and connecting ideas across subjects. That's actually a big deal for something like pre-med. Now NIST is a bit different. They are a full IB school from top to bottom, not just in high school. So the students grow up in that system, and what you tend to see is not just strong academics, but students who are comfortable thinking independently and globally. If your child is aiming for the US, Europe, or anywhere international, this path is very flexible. British system, Patana and Shrewsbury. Now on the other side, you have schools like Patana and Shrewsbury. They follow the British curriculum, which leads to A levels. This is a completely different style. Instead of studying a broad range of subjects like IB, students go deep into just a few, usually three or four. So if your child already knows I want medicine, they can focus heavily on biology and chemistry. Shrewsbury, in particular, has a strong track record. They have a dedicated university counseling team, and in one recent year, they sent around 15 students directly into medical programs. That's not normal. That's a very high concentration. Patana is also very well established with a long history and consistent results. If the goal is UK or Australia, the British system can actually be a more direct route. King's College, the new option. Then there is King's College. This one is interesting because it's newer. It's connected to King's College School, Wimbledon in London, which has a strong academic reputation. Their focus is not just academics, but also character, what they call great hearts. But since the Bangkok campus is still building its track record, we are especially curious about things like how strong are their university placements. Are scholarships actually competitive? And how quickly are they building their reputation? So, this is one we definitely want to see in person. So, is it worth it? So, after looking at all of this, is it worth $30,000 a year? Honestly, it's not really about the classroom. You are not paying for a desk or even just academics. You are paying for access to top universities, experienced college counselors, strong peer groups, and most importantly, connections. These schools have relationships with places like Ivy League and University of Oxford, University of Cambridge, and that king of guidance can make a huge difference, especially for something competitive like medicine. For us, the real question is, does that environment turn a possibility into a probability? We are visiting these schools in August, so we will share what we actually see, not just what they say. If you are going through the same decision, follow along. See you in the next one. Thank you.